Raj Raghunathan, if you're so smart, why aren't you happy? How to turn career success into life success. Embark on a journey to unravel the secrets of happiness through Raj Raghunathan's book, If You're So Smart, Why Aren't You Happy? Discover how, despite possessing intelligence and competence, people often become entrapped by the 7 deadly sins of unhappiness. The book sheds light on our flawed habit of devaluing happiness, the counterproductive chase of superiority, desperately seeking love, over-reliance on control, distrusting others, being too passionate or indifferent, and succumbing to mind addiction. This comprehensive summary helps you decipher the intricacies of these sins and learn how to prioritize happiness in your daily life.
Prioritizing happiness. Do you find yourself stuck in the same unhappy rut? The 7 deadly sins might be the culprit. Although not biblical sins, they are bad habits that keep us from being happy. Devaluing happiness is the first of these habits. Despite our desire to be happy, we often ignore it as a goal. To prioritize happiness, define what it means to you. Make a journal of what brings positivity into your life. Focus on these things to increase happiness. Pursuing flow over superiority. Pursuing a sense of superiority over others is not the road to happiness. Studies indicate that comparison with others results in less happiness as it leads individuals to obsess over possible failures and how they look in the eyes of others. Instead, pursuing one's flow or a state of total immersion and joy in an activity is a way to achieve satisfaction. This state of flow allows individuals to experience perfect focus and pure enjoyment, leading to ideal conditions for skill development. Therefore, the focus should not be on achieving a sense of superiority but finding an activity that creates a flow state. The deadly sin of desperate love. Our deep-seated desire for meaningful connections can lead to a desperate need for intimacy. However, this behavior stems from early childhood experiences of parental deprivation and can make people unattractive to others. The key to cultivating meaningful connections lies in having an altruistic spirit, helping others, and spreading happiness. Generosity raises our own happiness levels, making us more attractive and capable of connecting with others. A massive study found that the happiest men were those who had the strongest relationships. Letting go of control. The pursuit of total control over our environment and others can lead to unhappiness and tension, as we can never truly have complete control. Instead, we should focus on finding internal control over our thoughts and feelings, taking responsibility for our happiness, and avoiding situations or people that are bad for us. Trust and forgiveness. Learn how understanding and forgiving others can lead to a happier life and trusting relationships. Are you constantly suspicious of others' motives, even when they give you a nice present? This is related to the 5th deadly sin, constantly distrusting people. Though we've evolved to be distrustful, it's important to learn how to be understanding and forgiving in order to live a happier life. When someone breaks our trust, it takes 5 acts of trustworthiness to fully forgive them. Instead of wallowing in unhappiness, try to understand the other person's perspective and motivations. Understanding is the key to forgiveness, which in turn is one of the most powerful ingredients for happiness. Forgiving someone doesn't mean that you have to keep them close, it just means that you let go of hate and anger and move on with your life. By learning to forgive, trusting relationships will come more easily. So downplay the pain and minimize the hurt, it's time to start forgiving. Finding balance in pursuing passion. Pursuing passion is good, but being too obsessed or too indifferent about it can lead to unhappiness. Therefore, it is important to find a healthy balance in the pursuit of passion. The dispassionate pursuit of passion involves having a preference but being flexible and open to new possibilities. It requires patience, acceptance, and the realization that negative experiences can become transformative moments. Trust your gut. Our intuition is a valuable tool that we often overlook. Mind addiction or the tendency to overthink can distract us from it, leading to poor decisions. Practicing mindfulness, specifically focusing on our breathing, is a great way to reconnect with ourselves and avoid being caught in a negative cycle of thoughts and emotions. Trusting our instincts and avoiding overthinking can help us overcome the 7 deadly sins of unhappiness.
Raj Raghunathan's insightful book, If You're So Smart, Why Aren't You Happy?, allows us to introspect and comprehend the reasons behind our inability to attain happiness despite our accomplishments. Throughout this enlightening summary, you have learned the significance of giving importance to your own happiness, seeking meaningful human connections, finding your flow, understanding the need for trust, establishing healthy control over your life, and leading a more contented existence. By applying these key takeaways and avoiding the 7 deadly sins of unhappiness, you can enhance your life and unlock the door to long-lasting contentment.